Well, the desert clouds are out in force this evening as you get a look inside Chase Field here in Phoenix. Tonight, it's the home opener for the 2016 season between the New York Yankees and the Arizona Diamondbacks. It'll be fun watching these two swing it all series long. First pitch is next. Brett Gardner is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Popped high in the air. Lamb is there for it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Cole Calhoun. He'll get to take his first cuts here. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. And it's quickly 0-2. Bases are empty, one man out. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Edwin Encarnacion takes his first shot now with a man at first following the one-out single.
Well, this is kind of the way you draw it up. Have at least one guy on base for the middle of your order. We'll see if they can drive him in and get that early run.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Brantley's after it. And that's the second out of the inning. Brian McCann set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
Hit softly on the ground to first. Scooped up. Goldschmidt will take this to the bag himself, and with that, the inning comes to a close. Gene Segura comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for the Diamondbacks, second baseman, Gene Segura.
High and deep to left center field. Looking up is Gardner. And it's gone.
Batting second.
So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. And the Diamondbacks strike first. It's 1-0. No outs, nobody on. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And he comes up empty there on a pitch in the dirt and falls behind now 1-2.
You talk about tying a guy up. My goodness.
High pop-up. Evaldi is under it near the mound. 1 out. Paul Goldschmidt digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. Into the windup and the pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. 1-0 pitch is his slider. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Chopped foul right at home plate. Line drive to left. Beltran is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Batting fourth,
David Peralta will stand in for the first time, and you can see the average there as he continues to flirt with a .400 season.
And that is huge for him.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is deep down the line in right. It looks to have the distance, and it's fair. A home run.
batting fifth, third baseman.
A solo shot down the line in right. 6th home run on the season for him. And Arizona moves out in front now 2-0. 2 out, nobody on. Hard hit ball to second. Gloved by Castro. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. Alex Rodriguez, the third baseman, makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
But quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's one gone.
Carlos Beltran.
Takes this the other way to right. And now a lunging catch, and he does a full gainer as well, but somehow hangs on for the second out.
Wow.
Starlin Castro.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Starlin Castro is in with two away as he takes a ball 1-0. Grounder down the line at third. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. Elvis Andrus will stand in, hoping to perhaps pick up a base hit so we can climb over that Mendoza line.
Well, he hasn't played very well all season, and if you look at his last 10 games, he's only had 4 hits in those 10, so what's he doing to help?
0-1 count, and the pitch. In the air out toward right field. After it is Peralta. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Wellington Castillo will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively.
Well, he's been scuffling through this year, but over the last 10 games he's been good, hitting over 350.
Played on the backhand. On to first with it is Andrus, and it's in time, 1 away. Digging in, Alexi Ramirez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Encarnacion will get there as he's able to tuck this one away just past the first base dugout for out number 2.
Left fielder
Socrates Brito gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Ground ball right side. Oh, what a stop on the slide. The tag, he's out.
Oh, love it.
Nate Eovaldi set to lead off the third. 9-1-2 due up.
Well, you know it's always a tough inning when your pitcher leads off for you because most of the time the guys just flat out can't hit. But who knows? Maybe he can get something started here and help himself out.
Right side. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. Brett Gardner in now, hopped out in his first trip.
Yeah, he just uppercut a fastball. That top hand kind of dragged through the zone, which caused the bat head to drop a little bit.
Underhanded flip, and the throw is late at first, so they can't get anybody out. Now at the plate, Cole Calhoun. He reached on a single in his first try. Grounded up the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. In now, Edwin Encarnacion. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Edwin Encarnacion.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. And it, in fact, lands in the corner, foul. And now this is popped up. Castillo should have room behind the plate. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Brian McCann stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third.
And you know, some guys just get better with runners in scoring position and 2 outs. This is a big at-bat for him right here, even though it's still early.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Up high, 2-1 now. 2 down, runners at first and second. All even now, 2-2. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Has to be thinking strikeout here. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
And now, whatever pitch he feels most comfortable with, that's the pitch he needs to throw right here, because he cannot afford to put this one out of the strike zone.
This is line to left, and the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Tsuyoshi Wada digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Here's a high pop-up. Encarnacion is there for it. 1 away. Gene Segura will stand in to try to duplicate his first at-bat where he homered to open the inning.
It's great when he gets out there and get things going like he did. Really gets the rest of the team involved.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Michael Brantley in now. Popped out in his first trip. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Now he's just running right through these guys. Absolutely worn them down.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Down the first baseline. And Encarnacion will take this to the bag, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Alex Rodriguez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
And he can't get A-Rod to bite on it. It's 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. To 2-2 now. And this is hit in the air over toward the left field line. Brito has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. Carlos Beltran stands in for the second time. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Well, unfortunately, that's the way it goes when you're in a slump. Even when you do square one up, it always seems to be hit right at someone.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And Beltran able to lay off that time, and the count moves back to 2-2. Grounded back up the middle. Ramirez has it. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out.
The batter, number 14.
Starlin Castro will dig in. He singled his first time around.
Well, and everyone knows he's slumping right now, so we'll see if that got him going.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he falls behind 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Peralta. And that ends the inning. Paul Goldschmidt is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
First baseman, number 44.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a liner, but this is a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. David Peralta stands in again. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, he absolutely crushed it earlier, so let's see if he can get into another one in this at-bat.
Throw on to first, 2 gone. Jake Lamb stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. A lot of balls down in the zone in the last inning or so.
And I think that's in response to getting bit by those 2 home run balls. He might be a little leery of challenging guys right now, and I don't blame him. Keep it down there.
Swinging away and maybe a bit too anxious there. Still ahead in the count, 3-1. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Elvis Andrews. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Nate Eovaldi is the batter. Got a base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, he showed a little prowess with the bat last time, and they may have to pitch him a little bit tougher right here.
No runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Hard stuff on the corner, and he's got him 0-2 now. So that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
And that misses 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. Changes up on him if that's in the dirt for a ball.
Boy, you have got to make this guy swing the bat here on this next pitch. This is not the guy you want to lose.
He'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. Brett Gardner is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. Hit hard to short. Ramirez is there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Wellington Castillo comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
Catcher, Wellington.
And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Line hard into left, but coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out. Into the box now, Alexi Ramirez. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Chopped in front of home plate. McCann is up with it on to first, and there are 2 down. Ready for another chance? Socrates Brito. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Grounded to the right. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. Tsuyoshi Wada in now, popped out in his first trip.
And it was a breaking ball that seemed to fool him and induce that pop-up last time, so he may see a steady diet of those right here.
There goes the runner. Hit to third. Right to him. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. Cole Calhoun will start things out for the Yankees here in their half of the 6th. Here's the first pitch to him. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
And the 6th inning opens with a flyout, 1 away. Edwin Encarnacion will dig in. 0 for 2. He's flied out and popped out so far. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning. Brian McCann will try things again. He's grounded out and lined out in 2 trips. And that's in there for strike 1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Gene Segura will walk toward the plate as he'll lead things off here in the Arizona 6th inning.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
Lays off 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Calhoun. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Michael Brantley will dig in for a 3rd time now. He's popped out and grounded out so far. Here's a slider to start things out, but it misses by a few inches or so. It's ball 1. Michael Brantley has had one of those circuitous routes to the big leagues. He was selected in the 7th round back in 2005 by the Brewers, but didn't get to the big leagues until more than 4 years later. Splitter taken here, 2-1.
Well, Brantley came to the Indians organization in 2008 in one of those dreaded player to be named later deals. But he did do well when he got called up to the majors in 2009, reaching safely in his first 8 games in the big leagues.
Number 44, Paul Goldschmidt.
Paul Goldschmidt stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Down the 3rd baseline. Oh, and this goes right past him. David Peralta strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. First pitch on its way. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Gardner is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Alex Rodriguez is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least one back here in this inning.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a line drive, but foul. The 0-1 delivery. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Up and in on the hands. It's 2 balls and a strike. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
He knows the drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat. Cannot be giving up walks at this stage of the game because those could be fatal.
Again, he sends it out of play. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that's in there, a base hit. So they get the leadoff man on to open up the 7th inning. Carlos Beltran will step in. He's lined out and grounded out in 2 trips.
He seems to be seeing the ball okay, though, making some decent contact so far.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
He's done a really good job of kind of getting ahead of hitters here by throwing first pitch strikes to 70% of the batters he's faced, and that's why he's doing so well.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Starlin Castro will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
And you know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on it.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Smoked on the ground up the middle. He'll go to the bag for 1. On to first, it's a double play as their woes continue the inning. Jake Lamb will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yep, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And there's a base hit, so a chance for some insurance here to start out the home half of the 7th. Wellington Castillo digs in now after lining out in his last try.
And Matt, you know what? It's always a little frustrating when you square one up, you hit a solid live drive somewhere, and all you get to show for it is a nice little jog right back to the dugout. That can get in your head a little bit after a while.
Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. 3-0 now. A runner at first with no outs here. That one's in there. 3-1. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Alexi Ramirez stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Low with the splitter, ball 1.
And right about now, you got to know as a hitter that you're going to see a heavy dose of that splitter. That's a good take up there to get ahead.
That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now. 2-1 after the foul ball there. Now a flare out toward right center. And Castro will put this one away for out number 2. Socrates Brito steps in, working on a 1 for 2 game so far. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. A runner on first with 2 away. And there he goes towards second. Lifted the other way to left center. On the move is Beltran. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Elvis Andrus, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at bat could be huge if he can just get on base, because they've been held in check all game.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Peralta on the move, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. This is skied out toward right. Peralta is under it. 1 down. Nate Eovaldi will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. C.J. Cron will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Off the plate and in, it's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hard hit toward the hole. And into left field for a 1-out hit. Brett Gardner strides in, grounded out his last time through.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Ripped down the first base line, but this is foul for the first strike. The 0-1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. trying to move the runner into scoring position here, but this is a foul ball. Now this pitch is swung on and lined over the head of the shortstop Ramirez. It's a base hit. So a big moment here, and standing in, Cole Calhoun. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only one. Daniel Hudson will come on and try to get out of this mess here as there are two on with only one away. Hit in the air out to center field. Brantley is under it. 2 down. Edwin Encarnacion steps in for a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th.
Yeah, this is a huge moment in this ball game, Matt. I mean, you might be looking at this.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher coming on now as we'll get a look at the side armor, Joe Smith.
Joe Smith.
Daniel Hudson will stand in now as he'll be getting his first plate appearance in this one here in the 8th.
Catcher.
And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike 1.
And that slider is going to make some guys look bad. When he's throwing it good, it's a really tough pitch to get a handle on.
And that's a base hit, so a chance for some important insurance here to kick off the bottom of the 8th. He'll get it into second, and he'll round it and try for third. And he is out, retreating to second as they slap the tag on him. Gene Segura strides into the box now, launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Gardner will range to his left and put it away. 2 down. Michael Brantley stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Reached for and popped into the air back behind second. Andrews ranging into the outfield, and the inning is over. Brian McCann will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. Into the seats, 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Well, he'll lean pretty heavily on that fastball. Why not? It's a big one.
But not to worry as the catcher simply applies the tag here for the first out. Alex Rodriguez will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Carlos Beltran comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 outs here in the 9th. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. 49,033 get up as 1 here at Chase Field. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this will land foul. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Brantley going back, still going back. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.